when people ask me, say, how do you make it in show business or whatever? And what I always tell them, I've said it many years, and nobody ever takes note of it because it's not the answer they wanted to hear. What they want to hear is, here's how you get an agent, here's how you write a script, here's how you do this, but I always say, be so good they can't ignore you. And I just think that if somebody's thinking, how can I be really good? People are going to come to you. It's much easier than doing it that way than going to cocktail parties.
Bob Dylan said a man can consider himself a success if he gets up in the morning, goes to bed at night, and in between does exactly what he wants. And I've always done that. I've always done that. I've never worried when I was trying to be a pop star on no money. I never moaned about, I never borrowed money. It was my lot.
I hear water, bread, I don't need nothing. I'm motivated. Everything.
Thing I need right here with me. Got air in my lungs and a few blank sheets of paper. I mean, I love waking up in the morning not knowing what's gonna happen or who I'm gonna meet, where I'm gonna wind up. Just the other night I was sleeping under a bridge and now here I am on the grandest ship in the world having champagne with you fine people. I'll take some of that.
Promise you, swear. Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet.
When you're in a true state of creation, this amazing thing happens. You forget about yourself. You become selfless. You become nobody. You become no thing. You become no time. And when you do that properly, where you begin to speculate a new possibility and you begin to invent a new way of being, or you begin to create something in your mind, the forebrain turns on, the crowning achievement of the human being. And it begins to lower the volume to time and space so that the only thing that's real in that moment is a thought. And when that happens, the brain captures the thought as the experience, then upscales the hardware to install the neurological circuits and change the brain ahead of the actual event.
But there's no medicine, you know the cure. And I could be lost.
All you need to start doing is building your new life, starting today and moving forward. Wipe the slate clean. What kind of work do you want to be doing? Where do you want to be living? Who do you want to be? You start really investing in yourself. You start building. Get out of the ruins. Get out of the ruins of what's gone and start building the new city.
I have an unfair advantage, I went to war. And at war, I'm alive because other guys died for me. When you see stuff like that, how can I quit? Most guys are just wimps, pussies, cowards. They don't have it. So they should get a job.
You're wrong if you think that the joy of life comes principally from human relationships. God's placed it all around us. It's in everything, in anything we can experience. People just need to change the way they look at those things.
I don't know what your future is, but if you're willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it.
Two rules I live by in life that have brought me a lot of success and a lot of happiness. Rule 1, if something's important enough, they'll email you again. And rule 2, every day is a half day if you just leave.
Is this for you? Is this for you? Yes, it is. What did I promise you? We're gonna find you the best home. Guess what? We did. You're on hold to be adopted, sweetie.
So at the end of the night, as I'm covering up my mistakes, I would always look across the room and see my friends in high school that never drank and that never smoked, who got laughed at and made fun of, peer pressured, often not invited, sometimes outcast. But at the end of the night, I would always look across the room and I would see those kids sitting there with their water in their hand. And I would say to myself, we can laugh at them. We can put pressure on them. But real talk, those kids have something special I'm missing, man.
От него хорошо на душе. Оно доставляет удовольствие.
Not turning shit down while I issue my statement. It needed a moment of silence. Nigga, we made it. You fly out your lady.
You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems.
Capitalize off, bro.